গুৰু দায়িত্ব এটা দিছে, কিন্তু মানে এই দুজন মহান ব্যক্তিৰ বিষয়ে যদি মানে যিমানেই কওঁ সিমানেই কমেই হ'ব সদায়, কাৰণ এইটো এটা মানে হাতী মাৰি ভুৰুকাত ভৰোৱাৰ দৰে কথা যে 2-3 মিনিটত তেখেতসকলৰ মানে গুণখিনি আমি বখালিবলৈ আই থিংক বহুতেই কম সময়, বাট নেভাৰডেলেছ আই থিংক যিমানেই মানুহ আছে ইয়াত I don't think we need an introduction to Dr. Bhupen Zubeen or Zubeen for that matter. But for the kids, next generation, they definitely need to know more about what these two great individuals mean for us, what they have contributed to the upliftment of Assamese or Indian music in general. Now, again, so I'm not a great talker or anything, but this is just for the kids so that they are more aware than they are today about these two great individuals. So I'll start with Dr. Bhupen Zubeen. So I would like to say a few words about him, if I may. Now, kids, Dr. Bhupen Zubeen actually is widely known as the Bard of Brahmaputra. Now, if you may ask what bard means, bard is a person who is poet, if I could simplify that, a creative person. And that itself speaks volume about what his contributions have been. And he has been a child prodigy, all right. He has started to sing at a very tender age, so much so that he recorded his first ever song at the age of 10, right? Isn't that great? And then he went on to do other great things. He has been a music composer, he has been a lyricist, he has been a singer, he has been a filmmaker. There are a lot of things that he has done in his lifetime that we still remember him for all these over the years and will continue to remember for generations to come. In terms of awards, Dr. Bhupen Zubeen has been awarded the highest film award that India has, and that is Dada Saheb Phalke Award. And not only that, he has also been conferred with Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and India's highest civilian award, which is Bharat Ratna, and very aptly so. And if it all we talk about his academic side, Bhupen Zubeen obtained his doctorate degree from USA, and around that time he met someone whose name goes something like Paul Robeson, and that might ring a bell to some. Paul Robeson is the same person who is credited with the song Old Man River, and Paul Robeson's creation also influenced Dr. Bhupen Zubeen's song, which is Birstindo Parore. And both of these songs, if we look at the meaning or the sentiment behind these songs, they appeal for humanity, they appeal for uniformity, they cry for collaboration within ourselves as individuals of our society. Now, that is something that we see in most of Dr. Bhupen Zubeen's creations, that talks about all these social inequilibrium that is so prevalent even today. So all these songs they're so meaningful, they're so thought-provoking, that it's not about just humming along, but also to understand the great sentiment that these songs carry. And so probably we can spend the whole night talk about the other stuff that Dr. Bhupen Zubeen has provided us with. But so we'll probably keep talking about these things, but now I would like to move on to the next individual, who is Zubeen Garg. And Zubeen Garg is also known as the voice of Assam, and for his charismatic personality, his outspoken personality as well, And we'll briefly touch on that slightly later. But if we talk about his creations, he has sung more than 38,000 songs. And that's no joke for someone whose musical career spanned for around, 30 years? Yes, thank you. So that's a huge feat, actually. And he also holds it's not a formal record, but this is what I have read in few sources, that in a single day he has recorded 28 songs. And that is okay. But yeah, regardless of it's 28 or 26, it's a big number regardless. But yeah, so that speaks about what sort of command he had over his creation, his craft. And his father is a great admirer of music conductor Zubeen Mehta, which is why he kept his son's name Zubeen. And that's how everything started. He probably never knew that this Zubeen would be someone that we will talk about, even after his sad demise the other day in September. And I'm sure it will take generations for us to absolutely understand and appreciate all the great things that he have done, not just as a musician, but also as somebody who has always spoken for all the issues that's plaguing our society or facing our society. And it's his philanthropic side that people probably didn't see as much that we see today after he has left us. But again, coming back to his musical contribution to Assamese or Indian music, as I mentioned earlier, he has sung more than 38,000 songs and in more than 40 languages. His first hit was in Anamika album, which was released in 1992. He was working closely with his cousin Utpal Sharma on another album which is called Hopono Hu. And that's how he started to get into the habit of being more involved in the creative side of things. And just like Dr. Bhupen Zubeen, Zubeen Garg also has been a filmmaker, an actor, a producer, a composer, a singer. So a multifaceted personality, that he has a vibrant personality when he was of course taking care of various aspects of society while keeping these musical aspects alive. So yeah, that's what. So if you have any questions, kids, please feel free to ask anyone around. We will help you know more about these two great individuals. But with that, I hope you found that useful. Yeah. So with that, thank you all for patiently listening to me, and let's start. Thank you.